Good afternoon. My name is Mair Adler. I was asked to repeat the story that happened with myself and my wife about 15 years ago to show the power of the education of children. My wife and I, Baruch Hashem, were married for 27 years. We had 2 children, healthy and everything good, Baruch Hashem. And then for about 8 years, we did not have children. We went to doctors, we did IVF 3 times, and anybody who's done that knows it's expensive, it's complicated, and very emotionally draining. After the 3rd time, my wife and I were, shortly after the 3rd time we did it and it didn't work, my wife and I were in Eretz Yisrael, and our decision was we're going to go one last time. We decided that we're going to go ask Reb Chaim what to do, whether we should continue with treatment or stop what we're doing, and it is what it is, and we were happy with whatever decision he told us. Now, prior to that, about a year before that, somebody introduced me from Yad Eliezer. I never heard of it. I've been to Israel many times. Nobody ever told me about it. Somebody introduced me, says you have to meet this phenomenal programs and so on and so forth. So I went one morning after the Sikin. I sat in his office for maybe an hour and a half, and he mentioned to us multiple different programs, but the program that really got me was the Big Brother program. What got me about the program was I never realized the need for the amount of children in Israel that don't have that role model in their home to help them succeed in getting to the next stage in their learning, in their life, and so on and so forth. At that time, I was so impressed. I wrote him a small check and I told him, I will raise for you $100,000 a year for as long as I can. Move that forward a year later, we're at Reb Chaim, and we sit down with Reb Chaim and I tell him what's going on. I say, listen, I've tried treatments, we Baruch Hashem have 2 children, should we continue going to doctors or just stop and whatever happens, happens. During that time, repeats to Reb Chaim, he says, listen, I just want you to know who he is. He has pledged to raise $100,000 a year for the Big Brother program, which he's done. It was the end of the first year. And he plans on continuing. Right then, Reb Chaim says, you're muftach to have a baby. And he repeats to me a medrash in Parshas Emor, which says, Mi yishel kol chai tachas hashemayim. And if you look through the medrash, it says there that it says that if you support the learning of children, you will have a baby. Fine. I say thank you, in the best of my broken Hebrew. And I walk out, and I come out, and I'm fine, My wife says, what happened? I was like, we got another bracha. Standing there, and he says, no. You didn't just get another bracha. Reb Chaim gave you the words, you are muftach. Muftach is not another bracha. Muftach is more than that. Okay? 6 weeks later, we have amazing news. My wife is pregnant. No treatments, no nothing. It was the happiest news we've gotten in 8 or 9 years. It was by then almost 9 years. The funny part of the whole story is, after the baby was born, she was about 2 months old, we were back in Eretz Yisrael for a wedding, and I took the baby to Reb Chaim and the Rebbetzin. Reb Chaim gave me a bracha. I was like, show him, they say that Reb Chaim says that he always hears the troubles, he never hears the good news. I brought the baby back to him. And the interesting part is the Rebbetzin was living then. She must have held my daughter for about 45 minutes and kissing her and hugging her, and she kept saying it was not a bracha. If it says in the Torah it's going to happen, that's why it happened. Finally, Reb Chaim was going down to Mincha. We brought him the baby. He looks at her, we tell him what happened, repeat the story. He says the same thing. He's like, I didn't give you a bracha. If it says in the Torah that's what's going to happen, that's what happens. Baruch Hashem, she's been an amazing child. We even had another baby after that. Also, just happened like regular. And my relationship with Yad Eliezer has continued since then. And, you know, I've been trying to help out the Big Brother program. And Baruch Hashem. So all of you out there, you don't realize the schus of teaching the Tinaikas. Thank you, and have a great day.